Hello, this is Angela. I'm so excited to do some meditation with you today. I have created this series just to offer some of my gifts to the world, the skills that I have honed and am still honing. I want to share them with the world, especially at this time of year. We find in the best of situations, the holidays can be triggering for a number of reasons. Maybe you don't celebrate the holidays that are dominant in your culture. Maybe you have difficult relationships in your family, in your business, and that can be it can be stressful. And then add on top of that the nature of our world of war and conflict that seems to be present most years in some continent, in some country. And this is stressful too. We have neighbors and family, and just knowing that there's war in the world is stressful. So I want to invite you to connect here as a Sangha. Thank you all for who has shown up. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm going to keep everyone on mute until the end, and I'll stop the recording. We are sharing this with the greater world, so I just want to keep everyone, anonymous. We come together to meditate, to elevate our vibration. It is understood by many holistic practitioners that as we meditate, our personal space vibrates higher. The heartstrings calm and can resonate with a beat that is more resonant with calm and peace. We find that together as a Sangha is a group practicing yoga, meditation. And as we practice together, we lift one another up with our practice. So that's the nature of this practice today. And let me introduce myself. My name is Angela Rosoff, and I am a yoga practitioner. So I come from the school of yoga in the way that I meditate. For years, I practiced with a Buddhist insight meditation Sangha. And that's where I really learned the depth of insight and the wisdom that lies in that practice. So I marry the two disciplines together to offer meditation that's unique in my own way. And I hope you'll get something from it. I understand that there are a number of organizations that invite you to pay to learn a certain mantra for yourself. And that feels inaccessible to me. That feels exclusive. And meditation is a practice that I offer as a gift to my community. It's something that I have learned and I want to share it. But before we begin, I just want to offer a couple of ideas on ways to settle in well, just to amplify this nature of peace inside of our hearts as we cultivate it, as we calm down, cultivating peace in our hearts, in our minds. And I'll be guiding you through a guided visualization that's offering the action of mindfulness. In yoga, this is called dharana. And that is that's the part of the 8 limbs of yoga. But the next limb of yoga takes us to dharana. And that is the symbol of meditation. Bliss is samadhi. That's the final experience that meditation leads you into. So we'll focus on mindfulness But before that, we need to withdraw our senses. That's called pratyahara. And so I'll be guiding you into withdrawing your senses to take you into mindfulness, and then we'll go into meditation, and hopefully you get to experience samadhi. But in all of that, I want to invite you with that Buddhist principle and idea of insight. So as you bring clarity into your mind, into your heart, you're going to have some new feelings. And as we withdraw from the senses, the feelings can be something pure of you co-creating with the universe some element of who you are and the insight that is drawn out from this clarity. So I will guide you into this particular experience, and then we'll sit in silence for 2 sections for about 5 minutes, and then I will lead us out of the meditation. So this is, again, a technique that is designed to draw out insight, to take you into bliss, and also to help resonate peace in your embodiment state. So let's begin. I want to invite you to just make sure I'm sitting in a chair. That can be a very great way to do meditation, especially if you are at work. Sometimes you might find that you have time in your car, you're picking kids up. Or you might even find that just sitting as you wait for a doctor's appointment or something like that, you can go into that state of mindfulness and meditation sometimes if you have enough time. So I like practicing in a chair for that reason, just to remember. Also, if you are in a chair, I'm just going to back up a little bit, show you my space. I'm sitting in an armchair. If you are in a chair, I invite you not to sit to the back, but to sit in a way where you're leaning forward slightly, just to offer that connection with your body, that you can move around, you can establish strength in your upper body by sitting, rolling the shoulders back, opening the heart is the next step here. And then as you sit, I want to invite you to do a few things. I like adding a little face yoga. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. And now release your jaw, and you can bring your fingers to the jaw. Release the jaw just to relieve any tension that may be held for you to go deeper quickly. And just massage the jaw. Now, last week I just included the voice recording, but I'm going to include the visual this week. I had a few little distractions in my background last week. A little doggy, a visitor, and then I'm going to bring a little awareness to my head by doing some gentle massage and tapping here. So I'm just doing a little massage all around the head. We are working with the brain here. So giving your head a massage before meditation is really good form. And then bring some tapping, just general tapping. This is called the emotional freedom technique, and it is currently being studied. To the outcomes that they're finding is that it helps to improve the vascular system. So by tapping the head, you're including blood flow to the head. And let's just bring it all the way down to below the heart. So just tapping the chest, shoulders, the sides of the body, and then coming back up to the heart area, the lungs. And take a deep breath. And if it feels comfortable, you can unfocus your gaze. So just look out in front of you. This is really great for anyone who may have some past traumas, and closing the eyes may be too difficult for you. If that's the case, unfocus the eyes. And even if you've never had trauma, although everyone at my age has had trauma of some kind, Even if you haven't got anything that bothers you, by closing your eyes, unfocusing the gaze is a good form sometimes when you're meditating, because it can help you kind of go into meditation in moments that you find stolen moments where closing your eyes may not be the best situation out in public. Unfocusing the eyes in the park can be something that's very manageable. And you can go into this state, this field of awareness of peace. So I am going to close my eyes, and I will include the audio so you don't have to watch me meditate. But sometimes watching can be soothing and helpful too. So let's take a moment here just to take 3 deep breaths in and out through the nose, breathing in, and then we'll breathe out through the mouth first. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale in, exhale through the nose. Inspiring in and exhaling. So offering this cleansing breath allows you to know that the nostrils aren't challenged, the lungs are full in their capacity. As we do settle in, we're going to breathe more slowly and maybe deeper, but you'll want to follow your own breath. So taking a moment here, just gently close the eyes, settle into your own deep breath. You might want to keep your palms open on your lap, on the armchair, whatever is most comfortable for you. And as we begin this embodied practice of peace, I want to invite you to just gently pulse the pelvic floor. So just gently ignite the upper thighs, the buttocks, and release. And do this 2 more times. It's just like you're breathing. We're igniting that lower diaphragm in this way. And then 1 more time, igniting the pelvic floor, upper thighs, hamstrings. Just tighten it up and release. Inhale and exhale in your own way, in your own time. And just notice the duality of having the eyes closed or unfocused and the feelings that happen. Maybe you feel the arms, the hairs on the arms. Maybe you feel that deep connection with your belly. Maybe you're feeling hungry, or you're noticing that big breakfast you may have had. What is going on in your torso? And then move up to the chest. Notice any changes of recent days in your breath. Maybe you have congestion, or maybe you are fighting a cold. It is that time of year in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, enjoy your warm summertime. And as you connect deeper inside your body, just acknowledging the internal landscape, continue to withdraw deeper into your body, noticing the nuance of your uniqueness, to just be. Bring the awareness to the décolleté, the chest area, scanning again the skin on top of the body, noticing the comfort of your clothes or discomfort, whatever is going on with you. Bring awareness to this ability to connect deeper with your soul, with your own personal energy. And move your field of awareness to the jaw that you released and notice the ability to move it, to speak. How does your mouth feel? How does your tongue feel? Does it feel supple and healthy and moist? Or does it feel dry? Do you have a sore in your mouth, inflammation of some kind? Or do your teeth feel healthy or do they feel sore? Any discomfort, just bring awareness to it. And how are the ears today? Bringing awareness to your ears and your inner landscape. Are you hearing me okay? Do you need to turn up the volume? And how does your nose feel, the sinuses? Bringing awareness to this important area, housing the capacity for breath. And just make a mental note of what's going on in your sinuses right now. And you can attend to it later. Notice the breath coming in and out through the nose. Does it come in cooler? And exhale with warmth. Just notice it, not changing the breath, just noticing your unique inner landscape. And rising up to the eyes. How are the eyes feeling? Are you beleaguered from a fitful sleep? Perhaps some stress of the current day has creeped in to create dryness in the eyes. Or maybe you're feeling very moist and lubricated. And then bring the awareness to the mind. Do you have thoughts jumping around? Do you have clarity? Throughout this practice, you may have thoughts. These are secretions of the mind. It's just energy. Just allow them to pass, acknowledge them, allow them to pass through you and out. To allow for that clarity, and sitting still mindfully gives you the space to clear that stuff out of your mind. With sensation all around, we collect so much energy inside of our bodies. Allow it to pass through the matter of you, allowing it to lift and separate. It no longer is housed in your body. You may want to use a technique like visualizing a little brush, maybe like an artist's brush, paintbrush, just painting over these ideas or whisking them out with the brush, just moving them through the sides of the mind, this temple area. Another idea, which is really powerful, not for everyone, is to imagine a deluge of a wave of water washing over the mind, cleansing and clearing as if it is moving out into the ocean of life. So whatever tool that you choose to employ, you might need to do that throughout this practice. And if you find that you're doing it through the entire practice, that is okay. It's not a problem. We practice meditation to go deeper each time. So, bringing your field of awareness to the very top of the head, I want to invite you to just focus on the top of the head, the crown chakra. Starting at the top, let's bring some mindfulness to this area with a guided visualization. Allow yourself the opportunity to open this portal, this energetic portal at the very top of the head, and allow light from the outside world to come in as you breathe in. Allow the light to engulf the space of your skull on the inside, washing warm, radiant, clear light throughout the surfaces of the brain. Allow any tedious, energetic thoughts to be relieved of their duty and rise up and out of this portal, your mind's crown. You can even imagine a crown sitting on the top of your head and the light pouring down into the center of it. You are radiant, you are royal, you are important, you are everything. And as the light continues to flood in, the glorious sunlight, the light of all the stars in the universe, allow your magnificence to be felt. You are, again, a royal being. You are magnificent. You are absolutely exactly who you need to be. And as this clarity settles into the mind, relieving all of the extraneous thoughts, allow the light to clear the entire body, to rejuvenate the cells of the body, and invite the light to come down, washing the third eye chakra, the frontal lobe, the area that makes decisions, the area that offers logic, problem solving, organizing your speech. Give some love to this area. It works so hard. And bring the light down into the eyes, washing the eyes with clear, radiant light. Allow yourself to envision whatever it is you want to see in the world. May all that you see be that of peace, be that of beauty, be that of intentions of all humanity, positive intentions. And allow the light to engulf the eyes, securing peace around all that we see. Move the light now into the nostrils, the nose, the bridge of the nose, the sinuses, and flood the cheeks with this light, clearing the space for oxygenation, radiance, truth in your environment. Allow the clarity of the senses of this area to bring wisdom into all that you do. May you be in safe areas, free from toxins, free from pollutants, free from harm. Allow the light to continue moving into the cheeks, the cupid's bow of the mouth, the sides of the mouth, and may they be lifted into a smile, as smiling brings feelings of joy into your heart, into your mind, and it radiates positivity from your body. Vibrating higher begins with a smile. And hold this smile for the rest of this meditation if that feels comfortable for you. Try it. Allowing the cheeks, the mouth, the chin, the jaw area to be filled with radiant golden white light, illuminating that imprint of your unique face in the world and the joy that you can bring to others as you smile. Allow this luminosity to reflect joy, your inner wish for peace in the world through the design and beauty of your face. Bring your awareness to the throat chakra. Allow the light to flood this area with warmth, generosity, connection through speech. May all that you speak be that of peace, joy, intentional speech. May our speech uplift others, inspire ourselves. Continue to breathe in your own way, in your own time. Move your field of awareness into the heart, the chest, the lungs, moving the light down, illuminating the throat and including the heart, the lungs, the décolleté, the shoulders. Inviting Udana Vayu, that flying motion, to move up and down at the same time, holding the light from the top of the head into the heart, feeling the armpits, filling the lungs. Allow radiance to vibrate higher through your heart's center. The heartstrings are moving in a slower capacity, allowing your vibration to be deeper, wiser, and full of love. Allow your heart center to be felt by everyone around you through your radiance, through your glow and shine. When you're ready, move this brilliant light through the crown, the third eye, the throat, and the heart into the solar plexus. This area is so important for digestion, metabolism, and vitality in the body. Filling this area with clear light brings awareness of the importance of our digestion, of our blood-making capacity with the organs of the abdominal area. Flooding this area with light invites good blood flow from the heart and lungs into the stomach, the pancreas, the liver, the organs of elimination. Restoring your vitality with this meditation is one action to offer an uplifting feeling in your digestion. May we digest our thoughts as well as our food. May we also fill up this area at about 80% or 3/4 full of feelings, thoughts, emotions. So we may have space for ourselves to reflect and interact and synthesize all of these feelings. May we do the same for our bellies with food and liquids. May it be about 3/4 full, allowing for space to digest the physical matter in an ease-filled, peaceful, and joyful way without malaise, without discomfort. Bring your awareness now to the sacral area, the pelvic floor, the organs of procreation and elimination. Move the light from the solar plexus down into the sacral pelvic girdle area. Allow the space to be washed and cleared of any issues, problems, stagnation, technicalities. Allow this to be cleared and given good form and function for vitality and health. Allow our form to be that of delight. Release passions from the sacral area into the universe to uplift everyone around us, including ourselves. Allow our lives to be filled with passions. Allow ourselves to be free from storing passions. Allow ourselves to realize our potential in this area. Allow ourselves to give birth to our ideas, our uniqueness, and our passionate endeavors. Moving into the root chakra, the area of elimination. Allow for space and time, ease of elimination. Remove any hoarding tendencies of ideas, of things in our physical world. Allow for any removal of hoarding of food by overeating. Bring awareness to this important area and the health and vitality. Let it be restored through moving light, clarity, and beauty into the sacral and root chakras. Allow the limbs of the body to be illuminated at this time, bringing light into the entire body, into the fingers, the toes. May we be illuminated with bright, clear, golden white light. And let us sit in silence, enjoying this space, holding this moment in time. If you have ideas or thoughts that pop into your head, use the techniques I mentioned, a little paintbrush to sweep them away, or a wave to move them back into the ocean. This time you might discover some insight. I will be quiet. Slowly coming back to our Sangha. Wiggle your fingers and toes and tuck away any insight that came from this quiet moment together, vibrating higher. And just readjust your seat to create good form in the body as you are illuminated with this visualization. We'll now release this visualization back into the universe and have another section of quiet time before we wrap up our practice. So gently wiggle the toes and notice the light warming the toes, moving into the feet, the ankles, the shins of the body, moving the light up and out of the body with guidance. Allow the light to wrap around the backs of the legs and up and around the knees, encircling the knees, healing any arthritis, any issues in the knees. Allow this to be so. And take the light up into the thighs, warming the part of the body that holds us up so well, ambulatory in nature. It helps us to move. Bring awareness and remove the light up into the root chakra, the lower part of the body, housing our very primal feelings of survival, and moving up into the sacral chakra, that beautiful, gorgeous area encased in our pelvic girdle, allowing for feelings of creation, procreation, passions, desires, creativity. Allow the light to pass through this area and up into the solar plexus. Our Agni, that digestive fire, is housed in this area. Allow yourself just a moment to wash this area with golden bright light. It's probably the most important part of our body that deserves a lot of nurturance and intentional ways of working with it. And in one foul sweep, allow the golden light to move from the digestive core up to the heart and lungs. Allow this space and time to be held, and just know that you can always return back to this illumination visualization, letting it go as part of the practice. And with our heartstrings tuned, our lungs are full, allow yourself to move the light into the throat, encasing the throat with warmth, nurturing love. May all that we speak today be that illuminated, just like it is now, of truth, honesty, love, generosity, forgiveness. Take a deep breath and then move the light from the throat into the third eye, allowing all that you think, the decisions you make, those important thoughts that do so much for so many people, problem solving, making things happen, cognitive nature, allow it to be full and clear as we move the light up into the crown chakra. Just enjoying this last bit of connection with the universe through this visualization of the light coming into your crown, your royalness, tuned up. Allow your uniqueness to settle into your mind's eye, the top of the head, as we release the light back into the universe, spiraling in every direction, touched with the peace in your heart, the passions in your soul, and the divinity that lies within you. Take a moment here. We're going to be quiet. Allow your thoughts to be washed over. Enjoy this emanating feeling of energy inside of your body. We'll be here for about 4 to 5 minutes. Begin to deepen the breath. Notice any insight that may have come up for you. Or maybe this was just a calming practice that makes you feel clearer. Whatever your situation, it's all designed to be amazing and perfect, or perfectly imperfect. As we've released our visualization, I want to invite you to ease back into our Sangha, to reality. If you've had your eyes closed this entire time, it may feel stimulating to open the eyes. If your eyes are unfocused, you'll also enjoy this practice. I want you to rub the hands together. We're going to do a warming eye practice. rubbing the hands. Place the hands over the eyes. Breathe in, notice the difference. If you have lights, around you, just notice the difference with the hands covered and gently open the eyes inside the hands. And take 2 breaths. And then just gently remove the hands and notice how you feel. Maybe you notice your delicate nature, that you were impressed by this practice. Or maybe you had thoughts running the entire time. That's okay. It's good form, good practice to calm yourself and to practice this action of either quieting the mind, just quieting the mind on your own, or having a guide, a guided visualization. You can do that for yourself. There are a number of apps that you can use. This technology action that we did today is a lovely way to bring the practice into your life. But try using no technology. I offered 3 sessions just to bring this idea into your field of awareness about how you can train your own mind. These practices are really designed for you to take them and run with it, because you have all of the tools. And in our culture, we tend to seek outward ways of consuming content or consuming a way to fix ourselves, whether it's skincare, taking a class, investing in yourself is very important. It's a great psychological phenomenon, but the reality is you are enough to provide yourself with a quiet space. I'm in my basement today. I love coming down here because I don't have any distractions, not too many. I have some things, but people don't come down here and I can just turn off my mind. And when I'm able to do that, that's when the insight can rise up. What is the next move for me? What is the way to respond to a difficult situation? How can I be intentional? How can I connect more deeply with my audience? Those kinds of things come up. And that's really how the mind is supposed to work. We're supposed to have some time to contemplate, a couple of times a day at least. And I found that through meditating, it helps me to better understand the vast quickness of our culture. And now it's a modern culture. It's modern no matter if you're in a developed or developing country. Those are passé ways of labeling spaces in our world. We're all modern and we're all working to navigate and filter a lot of information right now. So this quietness is your key, your antidote, your elixir, whatever word you choose for it to be in your heart and in your mind. It is a way for you to add value to everyone around you, to keep yourself in good working order. Your health and vitality, your mental health and vitality is the key to adding a bonus into the world, because people notice you and they respond to you. You are a teacher, whether you want to be or not, and you can choose to elevate your vibration to teach others with just your life. So this is what I wanted to share with you. I also want to share that I have my insight with this is that it is helpful. I'm feeling that this is helpful. So if you are here, I'm going to unmute here in a moment. We're going to stop the recording. I'll unmute and we can have a discussion, a Dharma talk. So I just want to thank you so much for being here. And I'm gonna stop the recording now. But if you are watching this recording, I just want to give you just a big, generous crown namaste. May the light inside me ripple into you, and may your light ripple into every direction with peace, love, and joy.